Hello, lovely people. I'm so glad to see you guys back. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment. Let me know what you think about this beautiful video that you are looking at. My name is Nadesh. If you want to learn how I did this potato recipe, just give me 8 minutes of your time and then let's get started. Things you need to use to prepare this perfect recipe are any pepper of your choice, paprikas, carrots, fresh basil leaves, cube, oil, salt, onions, water, fresh cow meat, broccoli, Mr. Potato himself. Now let's cook our meat in the first place. Use any spices of your choice. I used to mix my spices. So after that, add a cube of any amount of the cube you need, any amount of the salt, any amount of the onion you need, and add water. Let's cover it about 50 minutes. Now let's come back to what we need to add to our recipe. So this is what we need. You guys are seeing already in the video. I just want to show you how I divided the carrots, not big, not too small. So this is how I divided them. Now let's come back to the potato. After that, let me show you how I divided the potato also in shades very easily. You guys can see, very beautiful looking, good shade. So let's come back to 1 onion and half 2 colors of paprika that you guys are seeing, the yellow and the green. So this one are going to be blended, so just cut them or divide them in any pieces of your choice because you are going to blend it. You are going to blend them. So after that, I'm adding the spices, that the missing spices that are already blended in the fridge. I'm adding just small on top and add water and blend it. That is the blending. Now we come back to our cooking meat. The meat is done in 15 minutes. So I'm going to take it out of the water and go and fry it for 5 minutes. Right? I fried them for 5 minutes. After that, keep it aside. Add some oil into the pan, and what you just blended, just pour them into the pan for them to be cooked for 5 minutes. So I have water under what I blended, so I use tablespoon to just take the harder ones on top of the water. So I'm going to cook this about 5 minutes. After that 5 minutes, I'm adding cube, salt, just a little bit of pepper because I have underage kids. You can add any amount of pepper of your choice. Now I'm adding my chopping carrot and my broccoli into it. The rest of the breading water also on top. Pouring some amount of water also on top of it, and adding my frying meat also on top of it. Now just stick them into the water very well, and that's it. Cover it and let it boil for 10 minutes again. After that 10 minutes, this is what you get. Come back and take them all out of the water, as you guys are seeing I'm doing without the soup. Just take them out. This is how it looks like with the water when you took them out from the when I took them out from the water. So I'll now need some more water, like half liter of water. I pour it into the pan again, and now I'm just adding my cutting or dividing potato into it. I will now, before that, you can test it if the salt of the cube is enough for you. Cover it to boil about 10 minutes. After this 10 minutes, this is what you get. Now I'm just adding a lot of chopping of cutting onions. And now what we just took, like the meat, broccoli, carrot out of the soup before, I'm bringing them back into the pan, right? I'm bringing them back. I took them out because I don't want them to be too much cooked. I want them to be like not too much soft but half cooked. That's why I just took them out. So after that, mix them very well, both of them together. So yummy. So this, I cooked this yesterday, and immediately I finished cooking, I had an appointment. Before I finished with my appointment, before I came back, I saw almost an empty pan, and I was like, where are the food? And my husband is telling me, just cover it again. I forgot to add my Madam Janet, this small pepper, yeah. So just cover it and leave it for 10 minutes again. Now let's come back to our fresh basil. Just cut it as you guys are seeing in the video. So let me continue the story. Before I come back, I just found out like the pan is almost empty, and I asked my husband what come and what happened. He told me, oh, your kids, they went like 3 rounds and I went 2 rounds, so the one that is left for you in the pan is for you. And I said, okay, it's better I give the whole thing to you guys, you should eat, because I'm happy that you love it. And they are so happy, and they are like, mommy, you have to cook this again. So I just want to share with you guys, you can do this like evening eating. After the 10 minutes, this is what you get. I just clean up the entourage that I'm showing you guys. This is very important. And after that, let it rest for like 5 minutes and serve it. This is the service. Yeah, this is the serving in a bowl. It's a bowl and it's not a plate, but if you look at it in the camera, you think it's a plate, but it's a bowl, or let me say a plate ball. So I'm just adding my cutting fresh basil on top of it, and this is how the food look like. The recipe, this recipe, oh my goodness, it's so sweet. It's so the flavor is like, oh my goodness, I can tell. So don't forget to subscribe, like, and let me know what you think about this lovely food that you just saw in the video. Thank you guys, and see you back next time. Bye bye. Let's grow together.